And my window open, so if y'all hear sirens and something like that, hey, I live in Chicago, bro. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. They was really trying to write my nigga Kakashi off, bro. Look at his matchups versus Sasuke, right? And when I say Sasuke, I'm talking about all of his matchups when that nigga was a hothead and mad over Itachi in his teenage emo boy era. Look what he's pulling up on. 5 Kage Summit. On you pulling up on 5 Kages and you leave with your life is unrealistic. You pull up on Donzo, this nigga got, you pull up on him and you still somehow alive. Killer B, he gives you the work, but somehow this nigga cannot execute. This nigga is getting pulled out every single time, dog. I mess with Sasuke, like he cool, but like I gotta acknowledge, like, bro, niggas was really putting hands and feet on that boy and we was acting like nothing happened. Raikage, we straight blitzed this nigga Sasuke, punching this nigga, boom, 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 oh, through his Susanoo. He didn't have no real detrimental damage to him. He's still getting up. Toby saving this nigga, his teammates saving this nigga. Now let's look at Kakashi. They prepared to go on a C rank mission and they run into Zabuza, nigga. At that time, he was equal to Kakashi. Kakashi had no type of prep time. He had this nigga in a bubble for half the fight. Come on now, like Kakashi really was in some tough situations. My nigga almost squared off against Orochimaru. Nigga, one of the legendary Saiyan. My nigga had a purple aura at that time, nigga. That's when nobody was on his level. Let's take it to Shippuden, because it's not going to be a long video, I promise you. I'm just trying to make a point and dip. Bro, peep this, right? Kakuzu and Hidan, right? You fight 2 Akatsuki members at one time. He's giving these niggas work. He had no prep time. He didn't know he was from the box 2 Akatsukis at once. Literally Shikamaru and Kakashi doing all the work. Oh, what if Kakashi didn't pull up? That whole squad would have been dead. Every situation he's in, he got to low-key, like, save a nigga. Low-key. Even with that nigga Pain, he had to save Iruka Sensei. Mind you, in that same fight versus Pain, that nigga died. That nigga literally died and came back to life. Are we saying that's plot? I don't know. Kakashi versus Itachi, even though Itachi was a clone, Kakashi, you know that? I gotta put the work to this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I feel like at one point, Kakashi was supposed to have that role of Jiraiya, like being a sensei and probably gonna die. But then they like changed their mind. They was like, nah, we're not gonna kill him off. Because look at his situations. In every situation, this nigga almost died. Or if he like literally died. You telling me that Sasuke is pulling up on 5 Kage summons? To be honest, I don't like that, y'all. I don't like that. He put up on 5 Kages and you telling me this nigga left with his life and perfectly fine, really? He really should have lost his arm back then or lost his foot or something. Something to be like, yo, okay, now I know not to pull up on those niggas. Or every time that Sasuke had to match up with a nigga in that show, he got the work put to him every single time. But somehow he just survives. He's okay. Like, everybody know if Killer B and Sasuke was to 1v1, I'm not talking about when his homies behind him trying to save the day. And Sasuke pulled up on him 1-on-1. We would never hear from Sasuke again. That nigga Naruto would have to just go through the grieving process. Like, dang, I was trying to save my homie and he died. Trying to be that nigga. Nigga Killer B would have put work to that nigga like he already was. I'll never forget this, bro. In the middle of this nigga having 8 swords on this nigga head, this nigga was looking up and around confused with the Sharingan, my nigga. Do you know what that is? Y'all know what that is, right? I'm saying Killer B, that nigga's so underrated, bro, that we should have seen more fights with that nigga, I ain't gonna lie. That when you fight Obito, right, and I love this fight. This is the best fight in Naruto, guys. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Obito was way stronger than Kakashi at that point. They had to dim his light just to match up with Kakashi. I don't know why, but Kakashi got this huge buff in the war arc to where this nigga had like infinite chakra, right? Remember that one time he used the Kamui versus Hidan? And then that nigga was in the hospital for like 2 months and he had to get replaced by Yamato? Where was that in the war arc when that nigga was literally spamming it? Oh, but no, niggas is getting random buff, right? Okay. Look, I love Kakashi. When he gets random buffs, I don't hate. Like, even when he got a perfect Susanoo on his first time using the Susanoo, which never happened, by the way. The only time that ever happened was when Madara, when that nigga had infinite chakra because that nigga's literally dead. Why did Kakashi get a perfect Susanoo, guys? Please let me know. Please tell me. That nigga Itachi had way more experience than him, was sick, and he did not have a perfect Susanoo. That nigga Sasuke, we literally had to grow up with that nigga Susanoo. That nigga Susanoo was not perfect until he had to fight Naruto at the end. Why did that nigga have a perfect Susanoo? Please let me know. Please. I'm not even trying to hate. I love Kakashi. But the main gist of this video is I feel like they was really trying to put my nigga Kakashi in the dirt. They was trying to put this nigga 6 feet under in the whole time. And then at the end of the show, they like, you know what? He survived this long. Let's let him survive, bro. Let's get him in Boruto for no reason. Just like Mike Guy. Let's get the niggas in Boruto. They survive. My God, that nigga should have been clipped too, nigga. After he did his part against Madara, there was no point of keeping that nigga alive. That nigga did nothing. He was in the wheelchair. He couldn't teach nothing. There was no point of him being alive. Then that's just too much for Rock Lee to bury. Like, that's too much for him to handle. Like, too much for him to endure emotionally. That's the only reason why they didn't kill off My God, because they already decided to kill off Neji from that team. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, bro, I hope y'all been living good. It's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just let y'all niggas know to be safe. You know what I'm saying? Take care of y'all family. Take care of y'all peoples, and you know, just stay out the way. I don't know what's going on, bro. I'll be in the crib. I'll be at work or in the crib nowadays, man. I don't know. And really focusing on your dreams, because despite everything that's going on in the world, bro, this is all distractions, bro. Get rich, get money. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, 6 months gonna go past, and all it's gonna be just water under the bridge, and it's all gonna be, you know, not talked about. And money will not be made if you focus on these problems that's on the news. Don't focus on that. Focus on that money at the end of the day. But still, be cautious, my nigga. Be cautious when you go outside. It's still a crazy world. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. And thank y'all for all the love I've been getting, by the way.